Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2016 Ram 1500 Outdoorsman 4x4. Starting up here at the front of the vehicle, we have here our quad halogen headlamps as well as our fog lamps down there with our front towing hooks. Under this hood, we have a 3.0 liter eco diesel, as well as an 8-speed automatic transmission. Coming down here to our 17-inch completely aluminum rims, we have our Wrangler Goodyear tires that it's wrapped in, and they are filled with nitrogen, as you can tell by that green cap. Nitrogen stays a more equal temperature throughout the year, reducing leakage and increasing fuel economy. These wheels have a great amount of tread left in them, awesome tires, and there's so much life left. Coming in here to the window, we have our mirror that has our indicator light along the bottom, and they are breakaway mirrors. These mirrors fold both to the front and to the back, allowing pushing them out of the way in the case of a minor accident, someone hitting you or you hitting something. As well, they are heated for convenience during the cold. These vehicles are equipped with a remote that has both a lock button. You press once to lock the whole vehicle, and you press unlock once to unlock the whole vehicle. It is also equipped with push start, and so you double tap that button, it'll lock the whole vehicle and the engine will start up. This is actually really safe because in the case that someone might get in, even though the vehicle is locked, they can't go anywhere because the key must be in the ignition in order to pull off. Now let's step into the vehicle. Here in the front door of this vehicle, we have our controls for our power mirrors, which also has this other button that actually brings your mirrors in close to the body, as well as your power windows and power locks. We also have here a great amount of storage in the door, as well as our cup holder and bottle holder with one of our cabin speakers. Stepping inside, we have here our light controls. We can also set it on auto, allowing the vehicle to adjust automatically by itself, and we can set it and forget it. Coming down here, we have our park brake, as well as our lever behind the wheel. And we have our triggers behind the wheel, allowing us to control the tuning of the radio or the volume. Now I'm going to step into the vehicle, so just bear with me for a moment, and we are going to turn it on. So I'm going to put my key in the ignition and start it on up. Look at that great cluster display with our tachometer on the left and our speedometer on the right, with a large customizable screen in the middle. It is currently showing us our speedometer in kilometers, which is easy to change to miles per hour. We can also look at our tire pressure, our transmission temperature, our oil life, etc., as well as our fuel economy, our trip information, what we're listening to, and this vehicle is equipped with Sirius satellite radio. Coming down to the wheel, we can see that we have here our voice recognition controls, as well as our remote to control the customizable display in the cluster. Voice recognition is hooked up via Bluetooth or USB remote. This allows you to keep your hands on the wheel for more safety while answering your wife or responding to your kids. On the other side of the wheel, we also have here our gear control, easy shifting through our gears if you choose to manually shift, as well as our cruise control buttons. Coming to the center of the vehicle, we have our large 8.4 Uconnect screen that has AM and FM, of course, as well as the Sirius satellite radio that I was mentioning before. We also have our mobile media device connections that can happen via USB, auxiliary jack, SD card, and Bluetooth. We also have heated seats as well as a heated wheel. We also have a backup cam, as you can see, as well as our mirror dimmer. We also have our climate controls here, where we can control them based upon our zones, and so the passenger can have their own isolated, they can have them unsynced, and they can be warmer or cooler, and that is a great feature. We can also turn the screen off, and there's more customization that is available. Here are more your climate controls, as well as your tuning and volume, as well as your hazard button. Below we have our traction control, our towing and haul control, and our heated seats and wheel, as I mentioned. To the left of that, we have here our E-shifter dial in black, as well as our 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel lock, and neutral button. Coming over here, we have our AC plug for anything you'd like to plug in, including a charger if you so desire. We have 2 large glove compartments. In the middle, we have some storage and a cup holder, and these are actually phone holders. I have an iPhone 6 Plus, and it actually can fit up to 2 of them side by side in this little area, which is great. Coming into the middle, we have in our console our USB charger, as well as our USB port, auxiliary jack, and SD port, as well as this little mechanism to collect your change. Under here, we have a great amount of storage as well. Up above, the last thing I'm going to show you before we step outside is our universal garage door opener. Now let's turn off the vehicle and step out. Also, as I step out of the vehicle, I also want to show that we have adjustable seats that are electronically adjustable, of course, that adjust in 6 different directions, as well as your lumbar support for your back, and so you're not going to have an achy back after those long road trips or a long day in the driver's seat. In the back, we will see in the door our power window control, as well as it is a quad cab door, so it's a little bit shorter, but it also has the speaker in it, and our back is actually not that much smaller than a normal vehicle. There's a great amount of space here. All you got to do is lift that up, and we can store something on the floor nice and flat, and so that was nice and easy to fold up and put away, as well as there's storage under there. Over here, we also have our DC plug in the middle, and our cup holders in the middle. Now, stepping into the back, we have here our 5-foot box, our 4-pin and 7-pin connection, as well as our backup camera. Our box also has a liner, and we have our hitch down there at the bottom. Thanks for taking this moment to watch this video of the Ram 1500 Outdoorsman. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to look at this vehicle or other new and used options. Have a great day. Bye-bye.